Okay, so let's do it again. It's another smoking episode. We're doing ribs. It's random rub ribs. And the reason why it's random is because I'm going to go into the cupboard and I'm going to randomly pull stuff out that sounds good, and I'm going to make a rub right here. So let me pull some things out right now and kind of show you how this works. Hey, okay, so let's see what's interesting up here. California chili pepper. So we'll do some of that. Ground cinnamon? Should we try it? I wonder what cinnamon tastes like. I have no idea. We're gonna try that. Let's see, basil, no. What else we got here? All right, we're definitely, cracked black pepper. A little kosher salt, of course. Got some smoked paprika. A little granulated onion, granulated garlic. What else? What do we got? Oregano, no. A little thyme? Sure. Should we keep going? All right, let's do a few more. Ground white pepper. We're gonna throw some of that in there. And I need some sweet, and that's not in here. It's over there in the cupboard in the pantry. Hold on a minute. So check this out. We're gonna do some brown sugar. And I got a little cinnamon. Should I put a pinch of cocoa in it? I have no idea, guys. We're gonna try it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. All right, let's take a look at it all. I may have to tweak this. I don't know. All right, so here it all is. And I'm feeling like there's one too many items. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get rid of the cocoa or the cinnamon. Cinnamon and brown sugar might be kind of cool. The cocoa's unsweetened. That's not really gonna sweeten it. It's gonna make it taste like chocolate. And I'm pulling this one out, gone. Don't worry, because the final rub mix that I'm using right here is going to be in the descriptions down below. Let's start putting this all together right now. All right, there it all is. We're gonna mix that up right now. And there is our random rub right there. All right, first thing I wanna do is oil the meat. This is gonna help the rub stick to it. That's all, little olive oil. There we go. Oil on that side. Take a little bit of the rub in here. And you'd be surprised, this back end here, this side of the meat, you're like, oh, well, that's all the bones are. But trust me, that's gonna be really, wow, this looks good. There we go, rub that side. Flip it over, oil this side. There we go. This is what I do with my turkey too, and it sticks great. So I have 2 racks going on. Also gonna throw some chicken on because Tammy and I have some chicken in the fridge that needs to be cooked. I'm not gonna do a whole video on that yet, but I just want to get that cooked. And if Tammy doesn't do ribs, so I'm gonna do some steaks in this seasoning too. So now that you have it all seasoned, you're gonna wrap this in plastic, keep it in the fridge overnight, and then break it out and meet me by the Traeger smoker, and we're gonna smoke these ribs and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, so here's the situation. I used apple, right? I used that on last week's episode, but I wanna do mesquite. I thought it was hickory, but it's mesquite I have. So I wanna change it out, the apple. In this hopper box, I have a lot of apple pellets still left, and I don't wanna have to dig my hands in and put them in the pail. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do this. Take the lid off my apple. This is called a bucket head. You guys probably saw me talk about this on the live show. I'm just gonna stick that right on top there. There we go. Should snap right on, right onto the bucket. This is great stuff. Okay, now I'm just gonna hook the hose up right in there. This is the cool part. Look, it fits perfect. It's gonna be perfect. All right, come in close, you're gonna watch this. All right, then you just flip the switch. Look at that. Is that killer? Take the top off right there. And there it is. All back in its pail. How cool is that? I love this. And now, I grab my mesquite. And I fill it up like that. Could that be any easier? That thing rocks. And that bucket head I bought for like 21 bucks at Home Depot. I think they make it. So here we go. I'm gonna set this to 225, then I'm gonna go get the meat. So one of the things my wife and I talked about when we did the last smoke was we sure used a lot of energy for just one pork butt. So she broke out all the meat in the refrigerator. Check this out. Nice and hot. So first we're gonna put the ribs on. So let's get those on first. There we go. All right. Now, that's that. My wife, she's like, well, you should use it all. I'm like, okay, baby. I'll use it all. So she picks herself up a couple of nice steaks. And I'm like, there you go, honey. There's some steaks for you. She's like, that's not enough. So she breaks out some hot Italian sausage. I'm like, sweetie, these are all gonna be done at different times. She's like, so? We gotta cook it all. It's in the fridge. We don't want it to go bad. Okay, here's the test. See if we can pull a bone out. I'm just gonna, see? Bone comes out clean. Look at that, beautiful. Little pink, nice outer crust. It's gorgeous. All right. You see that? We got perfect ring. That came out great. And there it is, perfectly smoked ribs. I've scared myself twice now that I've done a good job. This Traeger takes no effort whatsoever. You can see the perfect smoke ring around the edge. You can see that it's perfectly cooked in the center. Absolutely beautiful. They came out flawless. All right, I might be getting a little cocky here because this is the second thing I've smoked that's come out perfect. The way you know it's perfect ribs, the bone doesn't slide out. Some people like that, but according to competition and according to my liking, when you pull the meat, it should hold onto the meat, but when you pull it away with your hand, it should come clean off the bone like that. Oh man, that mesquite was amazing. It was better than the apple. Wow. See, look at that. See? It should adhere to the bone just enough so that you can bite it off and the whole thing doesn't come slapping in the face. Perfectly clean, perfectly delicious. Try this out. If you don't have a Traeger, think about getting, if you can't afford the big one, get the little one. They have a little Texas one. I'm drooling all over myself. I gotta go. I gotta get this ready for dinner. I got summer salads to go with this, and I will see you on the next episode. More smoking on the way. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still here? Oh, you want to know what the rub? Oh, the rub's flawless. I will write down that rub and have it down below. That rub's amazing. It's sweet. It's spicy. It's wonderfully delicious. It totally takes the mesquite flavor to a whole nother level. All right, now get out of here. I'm on my second rib. I don't want to eat in front of you. Bye-bye.